This is Ann Rice. I'm in my little writer's retreat in Palm Desert, California. I'll show people how I go on here in my study. I click on a button for Facebook page, then up comes our page. And of course I'm the administrator of the page, so I'm probably seeing a version of it that they don't see. I do read the New York Times every day, the LA Times, and the local newspaper, and I do watch CNN and MSNBC and occasionally Fox. Let me see, is there anything more I can demonstrate about this? This photograph of Oak Alley brought here by LaDonna Bella. And it's just very easy for me to go on and say, I love this. I remember Oak Alley fondly. I've visited it several times, and I've used it in my novels. Love the place. Wish I could live there. Well, sometimes my comments are not that long. The books of others, television, motion pictures, particularly occult, horror films, fantasy, sci-fi, the things that interest me and interest a lot of my readers. Beckett, if you'd bring the camera in, I want to show people how I go on the page every day. I have a button up here that brings me right to what's called the fan page, and there it is. I can type in an answer to that right now. Carla, I would love to visit Vancouver again. I've been there any number of times, thanks to Random House Canada, and am always eager to return. It's a unique and beautiful city. See, it is Ann Rice typing. I have not heard of this author. I'm eager for other responses here as well. I mean, one of the things I do every day is read the New York Times, and I find stories here that I want to report on. I go to the New York Times website, I get a link to one of those stories, I post it for conversation. Let me go to my posts. If you go up here to the top of a page like this, you can always choose between everyone, the most recent post by other people, or the post by the person who is actually running the page. And so if I click on Ann Rice, I will just see my little writer's retreat, Ann Rice here in Palm Desert. And now I want to talk to you about our book plates. And I want to assure you of this because I know my signature, my little Catholic girl handwriting signature, can look like it's printed. But when you get your sheet of book plates, assuming you want one, you will see that each one is individually signed. You have a book plate, and say you have an old copy of the Vampire Lestat that you treasure, and you don't have an autograph in that, but you really want a book plate. You can just put this book plate right on what's called the half title page, and there you've got a personalized autograph. It's not a perfect thing, but you've got something. But I think that putting our offer on the back of the sheet helps, because if an eBay trader is going to take this and sell it to you, well, they're going to sell you a sheet that explains you could have gotten this free.